What's going on, guys? Let's dive right into the divine masculine energy and see what they want the divine feminines to know. There could be something in the title that's already resonating with you. Universe, please provide clarity to those who will find the message. What's going on tonight? What do the divine masculines want you to know? Okay, so I feel like these are way too many, but I will keep the pile and I'll take what's at the top here. And then we'll see what supports the message at the bottom. Okay, so we have here, so this is a message from the Divine Masculine Collective, okay? I feel like this is something that they want you to know. These messages are going to be really specific, as you guys can tell maybe by the thumbnail or the titles. So it may not resonate with everyone, okay? I made a hasty move and now I have karma to work through with someone else. Okay, I made a hasty move. Okay, so why did you make a hasty move? Okay, so he or she doesn't desire you the way that I do. Okay, so I feel like what they're trying to let you know, Divine Feminine, is that I feel jealousy from this reading, to be quite honest with you. Okay, because I feel like this is a divine masculine that's saying with this card, like whoever you're with, they know that they don't desire you the way that this masculine does. And I feel like your divine masculine in this reading is coming through as feeling very triggered by you continuing to stay either in your marriage or your long-term partnership. It could be for various reasons. I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm just here to deliver the message. Many of you may continue to be working through relationships where you have children. You need to prioritize your children. Many of you may have long-term partnerships with someone that you may live with, you may share resources with, assets with. It's not that difficult. It's not that easy. Or it's rather difficult to just dismantle things, okay? It's not that easy to just dismantle things and, kind of go off into this romance. I feel like that's where a lot of your divine masculines are at as well. Many of them could be coming at you really hot and heavy right now, almost like in this demanding energy. I feel also too a kind of possessiveness around this divine masculine, okay? There is definitely like a connection here, a passion between you two, but I feel your energy coming off as like, whoa, hold your horses. Like, the logical side of this is that we are both, aligned at the wrong time here. Okay, so I feel that's the energy here that's coming through. Someone's getting triggered that you're continuing to stay, and something that they know that maybe the desire or the passion is not there. But I feel like for you, it's like that's not the point. There's other things here that I need to prioritize. This divine masculine could come off as very immature, very page energy at this time. They may lack wisdom. They may lack the wisdom in life as well, where they could be single, they could be carefree. I feel like this reading goes out to a lot of you who, you're in the divine feminine energy, but you're also playing that role of like the nurturer, the mother. You may foresee or have a lot of responsibilities when it comes to your family or your home. But again, there is this divine masculine here that is pulling on your energy, where there is a lot of passion, there is a lot of desire, but they want you to know that whatever they got involved with here, okay, I'll read you guys the message again. I made a hasty move and now I have karma to work through with somebody else. I feel like you guys might have recently just been like, holy shit. Because, they might be, you might have just like recently seen them in another karmic situation or jumping right into that is what I see. But they want you to know that it's some kind of illusion, or they know that they're trying to create confusion, or maybe you already sense this or you already know this as their divine feminine counterpart. Okay, so there's this like understanding and patience coming from you towards this divine masculine, but I also feel like this kind of impulsive energy coming from them. Okay, what are their current feelings towards you? What is this masculine's current feelings towards you? Excuse me, guys. Okay, let's see what's coming up, guys. So some cards and the energy might repeat, so just give me a moment here and I'm going to just kind of pair them all together because I am being guided to keep a lot of these cards here. Okay, so we do have the energy of clinging, south node, and comfort zone. Okay, and that really stands out in terms of how they may be perceiving you at this time. Divine feminine, which is clinging, staying with something because it's comfortable. They may not understand that it is also practical and that you may have, responsibilities or certain duties that you need to carry out. I feel like this is strongly the divine feminine's energy, but they have a lot of passion for you. They love this part about you. Okay, they might be very drawn or even jealous of the fact that you may have some kind of long-term partnership or relationship with somebody else. And another thing too I'm getting is like they may get jealous as well that you may have a positive or amicable relationship with the person that you're with. Okay, I feel like this masculine's not used to close relationships, which is why their energy can come off as possessive. But there's part of them that struggles with having to wait because we have trust in divine timing. Okay, that's why they made a hasty decision, is because I feel like this is a divine masculine that holds a lot of passion for you, and within that passion there can be a lot of that immaturity. They don't even have to be single. Like, even if they have their own karmic situation to deal with, they could be selfish about it. It's like, well, never mind my karmic situation. They feel a certain possessiveness here about you. You come off as really solid, like stability, harmony, and flow tells me about a divine feminine that, first of all, like, family is really important to you. You could be an earth sign, you don't have to be, but I just know that stability and home life is really important to those signs. But that's just what I'm picking up on. It doesn't have to be. It could just be an amplified message or just that secure validation for some of you. But that's something that they like. You could be very intentional about the way that you live life. Something that really turns them on is the fact that you have set this boundary in place, that you have chosen to prioritize aspects of family and home and stability, and you're not willing to be impulsive the way that they want to be. Okay, something about that, it gives off a really, really attractive divine feminine energy. Okay, I feel like a lot of your divine masculines are maybe taking time to process that. Okay, they could be blocking you, ghosting you, trying to play games, and many of you just really don't have the time of day for it because you have, a lot of other responsibilities that you have to take care of. It's kind of forcing them to grow up in a sense as well. Because I really do see this divine feminine energy as not giving in to that type of demand, or you're wanting this divine masculine to have a higher perspective on the dynamic. Okay, I feel like many of you're kind of pumping the brakes on this is what I'm getting. Okay, and you see them making some kind of hasty decision or trying to make you jealous or get your attention in some way, and I feel like they could be falling flat in a sense where you're really not paying attention to these illusions right now. Many of you are still coming off as just very grounded within your own energy. Let's get some tarot on it. Okay, what are you focused on, divine feminine? Why is your energy so attractive to them right now? I keep channeling I Like the Way You Move by Outcast as well. Okay, they really do like the way that you move. Something about you coming off as very solid, very grounded. It's like really wanting that in their life. I want you in my corner. I want you on my team, is what I'm hearing about how the divine masculine is feeling towards this divine feminine. Okay, so the Two of Autumn, Two of Pentacles. Okay, so bring fun in everything you do. You could have that kind of personality as well, along with, like the self-love that you carry. Like, I really do see a divine feminine energy, and that's why I was picking up on earth signs as well, because you place a lot of emphasis on home and maybe comfort. Venus energy as well. Bring fun into everything you do. Like, I feel like you have a celebratory energy about you, and your divine masculines love that light. They might also too struggle with a bit of darkness about them, with this closed off, guarded and resistant energy. I feel like this is what causes for them to play these games. They get really, really triggered by this kind of lighthearted, fun, optimistic energy about you. And I feel like they want you to know, or it's being revealed through this reading, that that's kind of why they push and pull, or they may play stupid games because they want you to chase them. They want this nurturing and compassionate energy from you. They don't want to admit this, but I feel like a lot of them get jealous when they see you either in photographs or videos, or however it is they get a chance to see it. Maybe many of you might share what you did this weekend. They might text you, ask you like how you're doing, how have you been, what have you been up to. Like, there's something about them that I don't know why it's so triggering. Maybe they didn't have this growing up, or maybe it's something like with the detachment and cold card, it could be that they never really experience this kind of home and family life, or that type of divine feminine energy the way that they were maybe supposed to. And maybe for some reason you tend to trigger that. They might see you with your children, just being happy-go-lucky, celebrating your children, celebrating the little moments, loving the holidays, doing things to make your space and your family and yourself feel comfortable. I just keep getting the word celebratory. I don't know why that is. There might be a lot of you in the collective that really do just, love being a homebody, and part of your home and your space is like your sacred space, right? Because energy is a big thing. So I know for a lot of us in the divine feminine embodiment, we really value alone time, okay? And it is just kind of something that you find yourself going through on the journey, but it's because your energy just becomes so darn sensitive that you kind of protect yourself by being indoors. So it's natural for you to want to make your space comfortable. So there's something about that somebody really maybe craves right now, okay? Some of you also may have a divine masculine that, like, they've never had a sense of home. They may travel a lot as well. And with you, you're very steady, you're very grounded. You might be a fixed sign as well. So it's not that you don't like change, but you really like your routine, and there's nothing wrong with familiar things and familiar surroundings. You love your neighbors, you love the routine of, seeing people in the neighborhood and the chat with the cashier down at the bakery and like things like that. There's many of you certain fixed signs, like you like that shit, and there's nothing wrong with it. And I feel like there's somebody who may be kind of standing back and appreciating that about you, okay? You just seem to bring fun into everything you do. Juggling multiple priorities or jobs, and exceptional talent for multitasking. They freaking love this about you. It's so feminine about you to just be like a natural businesswoman, a homemaker. Like, you might wear a lot of hats, okay? You're a mom. At the same time, you might be able to have a fun night out with your girls and look really beautiful and sexy. And then, the next moment you are in your sweats, taking the kids out, getting the grocery shopping done, making sure the bills are paid, making sure that the kids, have awesome birthdays, or that the holidays are celebrated with, warmth, and, making sure that you're in charge of creating those memories. I feel like there is a divine masculine that's like, God, I want all of that, all of it. Okay, this is someone as well who I feel is shifting in terms of what they are passionate about or attracted to. Some of them may be kicking themselves in the ass for making an impulsive decision towards someone that may be driving them insane right now, just with the kind of personality clashes and what it is they're really actually longing for. So, yeah, I basically kind of just feel energy here coming through from this divine masculine that's really like, I want you, and I hate that I can't have you, and I hate that you're so beautiful at a distance from me, and I want to touch you so bad, and I hate the fact that I keep thinking about you in another situation that you might just be experiencing all these beautiful things, and it's not with me and it's without me. Okay, so that's just the vibe I'm getting in this reading. All right, so I don't know who this is meant for. You guys take it easy, and I will catch you in the next one. All right, take it easy, guys. Bye.